Great. We have a question from Sarah from Ireland. How to avoid dramatic breaks in the voice when using the straw? I mean, I understand what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
There's this threshold where the voice seems to want to flip, and often it's in that zone, in that passaggio break transition zone.
So
Any tips
this
on that? Is it this,
this
or is
this
it
is gonna
something?
blow people's minds. Okay, the vocal tract is this length, right? It's the length of the from the vocal folds to the level of the lips. This sets certain physics parameters and acoustic parameters for this system. That means if you use this system without any intervention, your break falls across a particular collection of notes depending on what those parameters of physics and acoustics are. When you put a straw in place, your vocal tract is now this long to the level of the straw. This changes the physics and acoustic parameters of that system, which means the notes that your break falls on have repositioned. So, if you want to stop those harsh cracks, those harsh break points, find a length of straw that forces that break to occur on a different collection of notes. So the notes that you want to train are trained more efficiently as a result, which I think is like mind blowing that you can just go, okay, my vocal tract is this length, and now it's this length and this length and this length. And depending on how long you make this will depend on where those breakpoints fall. Madness.
I love it. Madness, but it's so revealing, right? We have a biomechanical instrument. It has
Yep.
specific design parameters. If you're asking it to go outside of those parameters, it doesn't work.
Yep.
And that's what real vocal technique is all about. And I just repeat that again and again in my course. It's just when you follow the parameters of your vocal design, it works every time. Every time without fail, because it's designed to do that. You go against it, it doesn't. But I think this is great because I've had a lot of clients talk about that, and what a nice advantage of being able to change the overall length, and to know that the change in the length is repositioning those notes. So now you can train perhaps that region of your voice where you might struggle with, in a
Exactly.
very easy setting, with not triggering the brakes, by changing the length of your system. So
Exactly.
let's do a little dance.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
so
And you
exciting.
got to interweave it with the correct amount of resistance in combination with the correct length of new addition to the vocal tract. So you got to really find that sweet spot for you. I think it's just an incredible revelation to be able to go, okay, I can force those notes into a different position to train them more efficiently. I mean, what more could people want?
Now that's what's exciting. Okay, I'm probably about I'm older than you are, I'm guessing, but so many things, and even this knowledge you're talking about right now, did not exist 3 years ago.
Yes,
It
this is
did
true.
not exist 3 years ago. So it's so exciting for me and for us, for people that are learning how to sing right now and wanting to take their singing to the next level. There is a lot of cutting edge information that's really the mission of Singing Revealed, and what I'm doing in the online education program is to get this information out there. So feel lucky and feel excited. I mean, if you've been working for decades on your singing, and now you have this tool, you're like, oh wow, that would have just sped up everything, and I would have been able to do this. It's exciting. So we live in crazy times, but also exciting times.
Absolutely.
So that's a great suggestion and a wonderful concept. But again, you have to put in the work yourself. Nobody else can get into your body and adjust things for you. You've got to do your own experimentation and really find what's working best for you. And what you said, using that, what feels good is always a great indicator.